So Trump announces emergency price relief for cost of living crisis. So yeah, in his inauguration speech and right the following speeches after that, and his I believe first conference meeting, he talked about a little bit about the cost of living crisis. President Donald Trump signed an executive order. Yeah, so this was at the inauguration, aimed at reducing regulatory costs to make housing more affordable and address living expenses. Right, affordable housing. I think that's what I put on the notepad. Oh, we can check it real quick. Yeah. Oh well, I put it up after, but yeah. National Association of Realtors reports that median single-family home price at $410,900. Jesus. With mortgage rates exceeding 6% for over 2 years. Trump's order targets health care costs and climate policies, but lacks specific details on implementation. Executive order aims to deliver emergency price relief and improve housing supply for American families. And there you have it. And that's his executive order. Don't know on how he's implementing it, but he signed the thing. So there will be plans, basically, that they're going to be rolling out for this. I don't know when. But eventually they will be rolling out some plans for this. And it's basically up to Trump to, right? It would be up to Trump and basically his cabinet to see what they want to do. We got investing. There you go. What we got here? Trump State Department ban. Oh yeah, the LGBT Pride BLM flags at U.S. embassies, consulates report. So he just said fuck those flags. The U.S. State Department has implemented a policy banning Pride and Black Lives Matter flags at embassies and consulates, allowing only the American flag to be displayed. The policy, called the Flag Policy, was reported by the Washington Free Beacon and takes effect immediately. This decision follows previous controversies during the Biden administration regarding the display of such flags, particularly during Pride Month celebrations. Pride flags were previously allowed at U.S. embassies during the Obama admin, reinstated by the Biden admin in 2021, but banned again in March 2024. You have it. What were the leading to the implementation of the one flag policy? Allowed flags such as the Pride and Black Lives Matter flags to be flown temporarily. This decision sparked political debate and backlash, particularly from conservative factions who oppose these flag displays. The policy seeks to address these controversies by creating stricter regulations regarding what flags can be displayed at U.S. embassies and outposts. What are different viewpoints regarding the one flag policy? Critics primarily from the left argue that the policy restricts representation and detracts from the diversity that the Pride and Black Lives Matter flags symbolize. Conversely, supporters from conservative circles contend that the policy restores respect for the American flag, with Secretary of State Marco Rubio emphasizing the U.S. flag is a powerful symbol of pride and therefore should be the flag flown. Yeah, why is the Pride and Black Lives Matter flags. I'm so confused. Honestly, I feel like these flags are just there to make a fucking statement, and it's like, what? That's not what the fucking embassy is for. Right? That's not what these consulates and embassies are for. Like, they are there to serve a function for people who are U.S. citizens trying to get fucking paperwork done. That's like, come on, like what? Why the fuck does it matter what kind of goddamn flag you're flying? Just do your job. Like, what the fuck? It's not trying to make fucking activist statements. Like, what are you doing? Violations of the one flag policy are treated seriously within the State Department and can result in significant disciplinary actions for employees. This includes the possibility of termination for those who do not adhere to the new guidelines. Such measures reinforce the administration's commitment to enforcing this policy strictly and without exceptions. So can we fuck up the paint on the on the road? the pride flag paint? There was a bunch of people who were fucking doing burnouts and got tagged for what causing they got a fine. I forgot how much money. A bishop who asked Trump to have mercy would welcome one-on-one talk. Oh, really? Bishop Marion Edgar Budd asked Trump to have mercy on minorities feeling threatened by his policy, stating, "I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now." Oh my god. Trump's criticized Budd as a Trump hater on his Truth Social page, calling her service uninspiring, sorry, and boring. Sorry, I'm a little tired. I've been up all day. Public anger and distrust in government have risen in 17 of 28 countries, with 23% approving of violence to drive change, as reported by the 2025 Edelman Trust Barometer. Confronted President Donald Trump during a prayer asking him to have mercy on LGBTQ plus children and immigrants in fear for their safety. After the service, Trump criticized Budd's remarks, calling her nasty and claiming she owes the public an apology. She does. Like, why the fuck would you do that? Fucking... like, look, it's one thing to, like, do it on your off time, but to do it, like, at a fucking event like that, it's like, really, dude? You're literally trying to trying to stir shit up, aren't you? Budd defended her decision to speak out, saying she has heard worse responses and described Trump's reaction as muted. Why? Because he was all like, there can only be two genders. The prayer service was attended by Trump, First Lady Melania Trump, and Vice President J.D. Vance, who sat in the front pew. Man, this shit was so funny. Screw your DEI. There's only two genders. Many clergy members expressed opposition to Trump's immigration policies, with figures such as Cardinal Joseph Tobin highlight the importance of caring for vulnerable individuals. Vulnerable? They should have thought of that when they fucking did the illegal route. You know, if they went the actual, like, legal route, we wouldn't have problems now, would we? They emphasize faith-based compassion towards all. Oh, fuck that, no. I'm sorry, faith-based? Excuse me? Regardless of immigration status, advocating for humane treatment in line with religious principles. Oh, I'm sorry. That doesn't work here. Yeah, your humane and religious principles? Yeah, I'm sorry. The law don't give a fuck about your... Well, I mean, the law has some humane shit, obviously, but religious principles, get the fuck out of here. Yeah. These people literally illegally came over the border in hopes to somehow do something. I don't know, get money, get work, get job. I don't know, but they're getting free shit, and I don't like it. How did President Trump respond to Bishop Budd's pleas? In response to Bishop Budd's appeals for compassion, President Trump dismissed her concerns and labeled her a radical left figure. He criticized her as a Trump hater and claimed that the prayer service was uninspired, while also insisting that there was a giant crime wave in the U.S. despite evidence from law enforcement that contradicted his statements. What? And the homicide rate spiked in 2020, but has since declined. The rate decreased, but property crimes like motor vehicle theft and shoplifting remain elevated. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, isn't it fucking like people breaking in, right? Breaking into businesses, fucking stealing people's cars. Wait a minute, hold on. Sure, okay, yeah, homicide rates have gone down, sure, whatever. But that doesn't stop the other crime of people stealing other people's shit. Here's what they're, the homicide rate of in 2020, the homicide rate of by 30%, the largest increase ever recorded. Rate remained high 2020, but began to decline in 2023. Okay, so that meant, so that's people were, cops were probably more out and about and catching robbers and stuff. I don't know. In 2024, the homicide rate is projected to return to the level similar to 2019. Violent crime, 2023, the FBI recorded 363.8 violent crimes per 100,000 people, down to 377.1 in 2022. Most violent crimes have dropped below pre-pandemic levels. Okay, that's good. So yeah, so crime is going back now. So basically, during COVID, crime rate increased, and then now it's starting to come back down, right? Motor vehicle theft and shoplifting remain elevated compared to 2019 levels. So property crime is still at a high. You just have less people beating the fuck out of people, stabbing people, shooting people. I mean, you still get the occasional shootings like we did today, I think. Yeah, was it today? There was a school shooting, I believe. I don't know if I really want to read up, I'll search up that right now, because there's probably going to be more investigation going on about that stuff. Anyways, but yeah. Crime trends. Yeah, shut up. What concerns did Bishop Budd raise regarding Trump's potential crackdown on church sanctuaries? Bishop Budd expressed alarm over the potential crackdown on church sanctuaries, indicating that while other authorities might access church spaces, it is vital to prioritize community needs. She emphasized the sanctuary should be safe haven for vulnerable individuals, reflecting a broader concern for the implication of such immigration policies. And there you go. There's Trump's immigration policies. I mean, hi. What do you want? What do you want, pooper? J.P. Morgan. Goldman Sachs resists calls to roll back DEI policies report. Several conservative-leaning activist groups are urging major banks to revoke their diversity, equity, and inclusion policies as reported by the Wall Street Journal. JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs received anti-DEI proposals from the National Center of Public Policy Research and National Legal and Policy Center. Goldman Sachs stated, "We strongly believe that organizations benefit from diverse perspectives. Their commitment to DEI policies. Similar proposals against companies like Apple, Walmart, and Starbucks have filed and have rarely received more than 2% shareholder support." There we go. As you can say, some banks, the banks are... I don't know if their DEI... I don't know what kind of DEI policies those banks have, right? So, yeah. There we go. Probably the same as every other fucking DEI, to be honest. It's shady. It's suspicious. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't trust you. Not yet. Well, I mean, I don't trust any fucking corporate entity, to be honest, especially a fucking bank. Because they could just fucking slap you out of their system and you're fucked.